You can continue singing your song if you want.
I'm not singing anything.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Germ, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Germ and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So, when you get through listening to Sparrows UnderReview, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
Now, I got to say something before we even do this next one. In the last 6 weeks, it has been a hard movie overload. Movies have been coming out back and forth.
And we've been busy.
We've been busy, but I'm just talking about movies and with me being the person that has to pull the movies and see what we're going to watch and different things like that. This one slipped up, and I didn't necessarily catch because there were other big movies coming out of the Disney camp. And when I say Disney camp, I'm not talking about Pixar in particular, but just Disney in general. Had the Lilo and Stitch, this, and that going on. And this Pixar film that Stacey's about to tell us about kind of slipped through the cracks. Did it slip through your cracks, or did you know about it? Or
I remember seeing a preview once or twice, but I didn't really pay it no mind because it's a Disney Pixar movie for kids. Which I know that I enjoy those because, Moana and Encanto are one of my favorite movies.
True. But this is the type of movie, this type of movie comes out, Elio, it kind of reminds me of Chow in that one movie where, the Dia de los Muertos movie where they got the little Mexican person and the Death Lords and all that or whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but
no,
y'all know what I'm talking about. This is one of the off-brand Pixar movies. It's like Up. Up was an off-brand Pixar movie. It wasn't like something that you pick up. It's not your Toy Story. It's not. Fuck it. I'm gonna admit it. This was like a Brave movie to me. This was just like Chow. Is that the name of it? Chow?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
There's other Pixar movie. It was like about a boy and he turns into a fish, or his homie's a fish in the water.
Luca?
Yeah, Luca. That's what. Yeah, that's what Luca. I swear there's a movie called Chow or Cereal or something. But this is Luca. This is all it is. They just changed the name, Luca.
It is not. It is not.
Damn.
See, I enjoyed this movie. At first, I was like, "Oh gosh," but once we finished it, I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of life in it. I mean, let's just be honest. Kids born, parents die. Lives with Anne on a military base, believes in aliens, finds aliens, hates or distant from the aunt, makes up with the aunt, happy ending. So, I mean, we know the gist of it. But
has a story to it, like a morality deal.
Right. I didn't need anything more added to the beginning or the end. I don't think.
But every so, like you said, Pixar does these type of movies every so often. I think it all started with one movie with the black guy in it, with the heart and everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Soul?
Yeah, Soul. It's like when they do these Soul type movies, I get turned off by them for some reason. And then I make them all the same movie, because how do I make Elio, Soul, Luca, in the movie I said Child, which is CIAO, if you want to look that up, y'all. I don't have any type of technology in front of me but a microphone, so I can't tell y'all. But it's something about like these off-brand Disney Pixar movies that make me mad. This is cool for kids. This is cool that it's got a different aspect, and it's saying, hey, you can be cool because you play with this or that. You got picked on by the homies. Somebody broke your toy. Then you had to go back and fix it, blah, blah, blah. This story is a retelling of a different kid being put underneath society, just like Luca.
So this is the American version of a Studio Ghibli movie with a good ending. I'm not saying that the Studio Ghiblis have bad endings, but they usually have more realistic endings.
Yeah, some gangsta.
Yeah, but this is more happy-go-lucky ending is what I get from this.
Why in the hell did you just made me remember a joint that we got to talk about, Studio Ghibli.
Anyways, so here's what it is, and I think this is probably parts to do why he was so interested in the Air Force or astronaut. It says lives with his Aunt Olga, an Air Force major, who gave up her dreams of becoming an astronaut to raise her nephew. So there is her sacrifice. Going throughout this movie, he doesn't realize her sacrifice. So all he sees is he doesn't have a mom and a dad. He has an aunt that he's really not connecting with.
The kids make fun of him.
Mm-hmm. The kids make fun of him. And
they beat him up too.
Right. So eventually he just ends up with aliens. And they're his new family.
All right, so let me tell you, this movie got pushed on me real quick though. Now he did get hit in the face, and he got his eye was looking, both his eyes were looking black and blue like a pair of pennies, if you know anything about shoes. So this movie, there was a weekend that we were watching movies. This was a Saturday, because there's no college football on yet, watch. And the problem was that I was editing a podcast episode of mine, and Stacey was like, JR, you said that you got to throw on this movie, blah, blah, blah. So she throws it on.
See, I think we had Luke that weekend, and we were trying to watch it with Luke, and he totally dissed it.
Yeah,
Luke straight up picks his phone up and goes away.
Yeah, like Luke was our homie, and then it was just like, he didn't care about it. Pam came through, and she started watching it, but she did it like she does some movies.
Mm-hmm.
She was watching it, but she was playing on her iPad, and I was sitting there doing something else too. Mm-hmm. When it got interesting, like when they first made contact, then I put my shit down. That's what I will say.
Mm-hmm.
It got my interest, and we watched it fully through.
Right, and I enjoyed the whole alien interaction.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, here you're in this. What is that world? That is 100% perfect. Utopia. So you're in this alien utopia, and then all of a sudden it is on the verge of getting destroyed, and you have to be the one to save it. This human child has to be the one to save this. What I say it was euphoric?
Utopia?
Utopic place.
Right. And I mean, they had some villains in this shit. Like, the villain was tough as hell. Like, I seen the villain, I'm like, yo, I need him in a rated R cartoon on DC or something. He needs to be helping Thanos take over the world or some shit. Or he needs to be in Buzz Lightyear and be the new villain that takes over from the other villain in Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
So,
I did. So, I'm going to interrupt real fast. So, let's summarize up the rest of the movie. Elio got cloned.
My man got cloned.
Kind of like in Mickey 17. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he really
Make sure you
did.
check out that episode.
Yeah, he really did get cloned. And the clone was assigned a task. And once that task was completed, did he explode or something?
Yeah, something crazy happened to his ass.
Yeah, something happens and whatever. And so that helps things there. They don't have to worry about the clone anymore because he's either like gone or melted or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, some crazy shit happened.
And then him and his aunt basically become a family.
Right, because he sees the value of his aunt at the very end. And that's something that was touching in this movie. Even though at the very beginning of this podcast, I was kind of aggressive about this. Mm-hmm. I will say that when you get those finer points from Disney, Pixar movies like this, like talking about all these other ones, it's
the heartwarming moments.
Yeah, that sensitivity that's not messed up. It's like from our childhood, the type of stuff we used to see.
Right.
And I like that. And, this can help a kid out. This can help that kid that doesn't feel like they have a place in the world. That's the message I got from this movie. So I will say to the young children, young adults, and someone right now that's trying to find themselves, this would be a great movie. This is an inspirational movie. As far as the animation for the movie, because we know I'm an animation guy, man, Pixar, y'all are doing good. Like, nobody can take you off your throne. You know, I love me some DreamWorks and other stuff, or whoever I like right now. But y'all are on point. Everybody's got to copy y'all and make the animation. So I want to say, shout out on that.
And I will say, I don't recognize a lot of these people.
The only one you know is Zoe. And Zoe is from...
Oh, okay. I know her. Yes. She kind of looks like, what's her name?
What? Hey, can you see who she is? Make sure she's not the woman from, that she's not Gamora. Watch her be Gamora.
Yeah.
She's Gamora.
Okay, yeah.
So we know her as Gamora. So Gamora is the only person I know about this movie. Which is strange because normally... Let me see. Oh, I know Brad Garrett.
Oh, that's yes. See, it's the name. Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah,
Robert.
So I even said, I'm like, yo, everybody loves Raymond's brothers in
Right,
this.
and you can tell whenever you get in there, it's him.
But the rest of these people, I don't know them. I mean, I might know them if I was like at the screen because I know mostly everybody like that.
Right.
But I'll just say overall cast was good. The voices and everything sounded proper. With so many movies coming out this summer and things like that, when we're talking animation wise, this is going to be something that's going to get nominated for an Oscar or something.
Yeah.
This is the Disney film that knocks it out the park because it's not the live action, it's the animation part. Pixar does what they normally do. They're back to their normal form. It's nothing weird. But
so it was, I want to say it was a flop.
Well, you can go into
in the
number.
box office.
Yeah, so go ahead and hit us with the numbers.
So let's go critical responses first. 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. They were assigned a 66 out of 100 on Metacritic.
Damn, they hated this shit. And hold on, are you about to tell me cinema score? So before you tell me cinema score, this bitch better have a B minus.
A.
Cinema score.
A.
I swear we're going to do an episode about cinema score. I'm about to go through them. I'm going to look at the highest grossing films and I want to see what cinema score did for all of the high grossing films.
Right.
I'm going to do a personal episode called Cinema Score and Their Opinions.
So that makes me laugh because I looked at this earlier. So you'll know why I was laughing there with the whole cinema score thing. Budget, 150 to 200 plus million. That was their budget. Their box office was only 153.
Now do me a favor, because we're gonna go deep into this. See what happened in their box office weekend, and usually you can click on them. You can click on and see what came out with it. It usually somewhere on it will let you one more down. It should on the box office weekend. It should click like a little blue thing on it. It should have something that you can click on to see what, or go down to the box office.
I'm reading them right here. If you would give me a moment and be patient.
Yeah, it may tell us what opened with it that weekend. I want to see what it was up against. Because if it was up against something crazy, like...
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't say.
I'm looking right here. Oh, never mind. It was up against 28 years later.
But it doesn't matter. What do you want to see? A big wang-lang swinging on your screen, or
we ain't watched it yet, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right, I know that, but
hey, I seen
your kid. You're not going to take your children to a theater more than likely and watch a big wang-lang swinging on your screen.
But you got to think we have watched the first 5 minutes of 28 years later.
I haven't. You wanted to see it.
Me and you and Luke watched the first one.
I mean,
scroll up so I can see what the rest. What else was in the box office that weekend? Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
See, they did this from movie Dirty, so I take back any bad thing I'm gonna say. It couldn't go up against Lilo and Stitch or How to Train Your Dragon, two of the highest grossing films of this year. So it bombed because of Disney.
No, it didn't. It bombed because it didn't have any promotion. It bombed because people didn't know that this movie was in there enough. Like, you and I are going to the movies. Yeah, it's in there for how long? It's in there for a month, right?
I don't know how long that one was
Or
in
at
there.
least 3 weeks.
That one was in there for a long ass time.
Right. But if it's something I'm interested in and I want to watch, I'm going to go watch it. It doesn't matter whether I've already seen Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. This was not promoted properly because I knew nothing about it.
Well, I'm going to say it like this.
Kids knew nothing about it that watch TV all the time.
All I'm going to say is, like, yeah, it wasn't promoted very well.
Mm-hmm.
So marketing was bad. But when you stack it against two of the highest grossing films of the year, it was going to do bad. Like,
I mean, that's just like saying my podcast doesn't get any listens because I'm putting it out the same day as Joe Rogan.
Hey,
that's not a valid argument.
I mean, you could say that.
Right.
But with me being a box office Tony, like everybody else, I'm going to say this, man. When we go to movies, just us real quick, and I'm going to add this in here. We had a choice. The next movie we talk about later on down the road or whenever we do it on our show, when we talk about Superman and Fantastic Four, I want to make a valid argument to what you said.
Okay, but let's just straight out jump into it. Neither one of those I would watch in theaters.
Did you not watch Fantastic Four in theaters?
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, well, that was only because they had a special up at the Roby. And because you asked me to go with you. I made no decisions in those.
But you sure went for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
But on this note, I want to say this. This movie will be a standalone. It's going to have to be a cult classic.
Okay.
For it to make its money, I didn't see its toys in Walmart. You know what? Let's go here real quick. Let's do this. We didn't see any toys about this motherfucker anywhere. Did you?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't see no toys.
Let me see.
See if they got some toys. I want to see if they got some.
He just didn't look.
Did you see them shits anywhere?
I didn't look. I didn't pay attention.
I'm going to go with this.
There was no promotion on this movie.
Find out how much that Elio plush toy is.
I mean, it's Walmart. It's all expensive.
Oh, shit, Walmart.
Why you gotta look so loud in my ear?
Ooh, dude, that 6-pack right there.
$13.99.
I don't want no figurines. I want an action figure.
I want the figurines.
No
Those
ugly
are
ass
pretty
looking
cool.
toys.
Cause look, you even got the little baby and Elio and I assume the queen. But whatever. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for hanging in there. Take your kids to go see this movie.
Or by the time you hear it, just buy it.
It's already out now. But anyways, I hope you took your kid to see this movie. If not, go take them to see the next Disney Pixar movie. And hit that like and subscribe button and go on over to Facebook and give us a follow.
I'm JR.
And I'm Stacey.